Hello everyone, this is Arafellan. Last time I played a little total conversion of Doom, I mentioned that ID Software was of course not the only company making games of that sort. They started out working with Apogee, they eventually became rivals of Apogee. So this is where Duke Nukem started. Duke Nukem is probably best known for Duke 3D, which was Apogee's big killer compete against Doom kind of game. This is where Duke Nukem started out. He was one of Apogee's platformer heroes, and there are many fairly similar platforming games. So you're the pitiful hero they sent to stop me. I, Dr. Proton, will soon rule the world. You're wrong, Proton Breath. I'll be done with you and still have time to watch Oprah. Yeah, Duke, even when he started out, was already dishing out the... maybe witty isn't quite the right word, but one-liners. You got the attitude. And that's one way to make a game memorable, is to have a character who is memorable. Duke Nukem already has a lot of personality. Or at least as much personality as a fairly one-dimensional character in a game where he doesn't really do much except be controlled by the player can have. Yep. So, again, we're on the EGA era. We have PC speaker sounds, we have no music. We have these various crates we can shoot to get stuff. Generally speaking, blue crates are bonus items, red crates are health, and gray crates are sometimes special items, sometimes nothing, sometimes dynamite. Health we can get by eating turkey, drinking soda. Soda you can instead shoot to make it fly up into the sky where you can grab it for additional points, but no health. And we have these cameras in these ceilings. This is one of those games where you have all sorts of things you can do to get extra bonus points. One of the things is shooting out all the cameras. The justification for that, of course, is that Dr. Proton is watching your every move, so you shoot the camera so he can't. You get your keys to open doors. You have various enemies of differing levels of stupidity. Here we pretty much just have things that move back and forth so far. Here's a little barrier, you can shoot that out. It gives us a bunch of points, and here's the exit. So I didn't do much exploring, but stage 1, pretty short. And you have these little save areas between stages. You have things dropping from the sky for whatever reason, instead of just being on the ground. Part of what that does is it lets things come in when you scroll up, kind of like in Cosmo's Cosmic Adventure, but without being able to actually look up manually. We have spikes in the floor that will stick up if you get near them and do damage. We're starting to see more interesting enemies with those flying things that will shoot at you. We have some blind jumps sometimes. Yeah, pretty much this is Duke Nukem. It gets more interesting as things go along. The stages get more complicated, more interesting enemies. We start getting power-ups eventually. Like, you'll get extra firepower for your pistol, which doesn't make it stronger, but it does let you have more shots on the screen at once. You get things like a jump power-up, you get, a grappling hook kind of thing that lets you grab onto certain ceilings. Here's another one of the stranger enemies. This thing, you can only hurt when the flames, or whatever they are, retract. But, yeah. This has been Arafellan playing Duke Nukem. Of course, you need the right key to open the door. I don't have any. There was another Duke Nukem game between this and Duke 3D, and it really shows the evolution of, what they were able to do with as far as, the looks and feels and general whatever games. So I'll be playing that next time. So see you then.